Is that fans haven't been too happy about. Tina's joined by some special guests to talk about a few highlights.
Yeah, I'd like to introduce to you David and Corey. They've been here before and we chatted about our favorite Game of Thrones. And the name of your podcast?
Video Game Bang.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the season, and then a little bit later on we'll get into the actual
Finale. Yeah.
So the season.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah?
Yeah, they took some creative changes, I think, to it.
Yeah? Are you upset about the writing, or?
Yeah, I think the writing took an interesting turn. Some of the things that they set up in previous seasons, I don't think really kind of came to fruition this season, and they kind of just took a left.
Because it is the beginning of Game of Thrones. We're back to the first season. Mm-hmm. All those were based on the books, right?
Yeah, season 1 through 5 were based on the books.
And then the actual TV producers took over, right?
Right.
Yeah, they had help from George R.R. Martin, where they knew the basic points of interest that they were going to have to hit, and then it was, I think, more up to them to make the connections.
Okay.
And so they didn't have thousands of pages to kind of reference and see, oh yeah, that was really cool. They had to kind of come up with stuff. So it kind of transitioned from character-based, storytelling to plot-based storytelling.
Now, without giving so much away here, of what happened, because some people want to catch up. And realize. Did you expect what you saw?
No.
Meow. No.
I expected a degree, but not to the degree that we saw.
Which makes TV good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good twist.
I think
it's a good twist. There's a lot of twists.
Lots of twists.
I think it's good to differentiate like what you want to happen from the storytelling, and at a point you just kind of have to separate yourself and be like, all right, this isn't what I would have chose, but I could kind of see where this was going and why it's good story.
I know that we're talking about in circles too for some people that have not watched, but let's try to get them to watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they had to, why am I going to watch this? What would you say? What's the point of them watching if they've never seen an episode or don't even know what we're talking about?
Because I think overall the series is written very well, and there are some good twists, and it's done in a way that a lot of shows aren't done anymore. And a lot of shows, you have your main characters, and they're going to make it through the entire series. And Game of Thrones is not like that, so you never know what's going to hapen.
Yeah. How many millions of people watch this show?
Oh, lots of millions.
Okay, so tell me about this Starbucks everyone is talking about. So one of the episodes, I think 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is, right there. Do you see
Oh
it?
no, yeah.
I didn't see it the first time I watched it.
Again.
And it was.
Neither did I until I saw it on social media.
Yeah, and then they went back and they edited it out. So if you go back to watch it on HBO Go, it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I know it's already been done. So.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well. So, okay, so you're gonna stick around?
Yeah.
Talk about this final season without giving too much away. Maybe our predictions too.
Sounds good.
I have some thoughts too.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, back over to you.
Yes, I've been loving Tina's thoughts on what's going to happen. It's World Baking Day.